I want to specially thank Sam Okusebo, who is always here in the community for to solve one problem or the other, all this while. And sometimes we don't know how to thank people like that. So the best thing is to see what is giving that person that power. It must be the God he serves. And so we would like to serve that God too. Because if we are doing any community building, Sam Okusebo is there. If we are doing any project in Igu, talk to him, he's always there. Sometimes he doesn't talk to me, but I get to know because I'm the head of the community. And I say, that kind of, and he doesn't want you to talk about it. He doesn't know his trumpet, whatever. That is a very unique kind of love and for a community. And at a time, like you have rightly said, in a man's life, you must get challenges. I was listening to the choir just now. They said, we will have to continue to thank God and thank God, you know. So you look at it that this special person is always there to assist because he believes you are doing the work of the people. And there is no better way such a person can be assisted if you don't come in. That means he believes in me, and believing in me, I'm able to do one thing or the other in the community. Most people, they say, is Zaki able to do this or do that? It's by those around me who are assisting me. And that is why we take time to choose those who are coming into the circle of our chiefs now. Because we discover that most of the chiefs that take over from their fathers, very many of them are not active. They think it's their birthright. But we will not have decided that we will not allow them to creep in and cripple those who are forward-looking and ready to develop the world. So I want to especially thank him on this occasion of our beginning of this anniversary. If you take a close look of this year, you will like who are coming ready. Since we had this government headquarters a few years ago, if you look at the pace of growth and development we've had, if we were to stretch it back to our years as a founding of Igu, about 500 years, if you were to compare the pace of development within that period of founding of this local government and the time we have existed, you will know that the pace has been faster with this crop of chiefs and elders. And I thank them for that. You realize we've done a visit to all the villages of Igu. And what is common there is they will know that they will pay homage. If you cannot afford a cow, if the minimum is a goat, and the church who has also given a goat. So, I think it has become more traditional now than the traditional people. So I thank you very much for that. It is not that it's too big, but you look at it, what do you do? What minimum can you do and give pleasure to the homage paying and show that you know what is happening in a place? That is what you have done now. Because not asking for this or that. Whatever you think is good for the king will appreciate. And the same way, I think we have looked at it and said, whatever we think, when we give the whole world, whatever we have to God, it's not enough. So whatever we have given to God is just a token of our appreciation to God. And I think we do not need to talk about it. We do not need to talk about it. We put it in the purse of the church and hope that they will accept it from us. That is what I've done. So on this occasion, I want to thank all members of the Redeemed Church. I want people to know whether in Redeemed Church, what is important is what you are made to do. Every person has a purpose in life. Are you ready to carry out your own purpose in life? Wherever you find yourself, as a leader or as a follower, are you ready to do your bit so that God will also recognize you? That is why I say I thank all those who are with 4 years, not power alone, by those who are working with me and the Almighty God that is piloting us. I seriously thank God for it. If I follow the song again and I say, let me start relating areas where I know God has really heard this sound and remove us from shame, you will agree with me that we have made significant progress. And I don't want to single out the chiefs who have made us proud, but I will say that all the chiefs are trying their best, and we are asking them to do more for Igu, because we are yet to get to where we are going, by God's grace. If we didn't come here today, I'm very sure I wouldn't even know that this place is as beautiful as it is. So, I thank you for all you're doing for Igu, because as you pray along with others, you also help us make sure that we achieve greatness for Igu. By and large, we have done a lot, but I think we need more. And if God has given you not only hand on your neck, and even given you voice to serve Him, I think we should be prepared to offer our service. Yes, because you look at it. How long the pastor was mistaking 40 years anniversary to 48 just now. Well, I think that is the Yoruba language of calling 40. Yeah, because I've stayed in Lagos and I know how Yoruba call so many things. I hear 48. Already is looking forward. It's forward. I believe that it is left for God to interpret. Whether it's 48 or 40 or 50, God will determine that. But what I know is I will continue to do what I think is best for Igu, because it's a project for us who are in the institution, traditional institution. They will heard some time ago, they will come to purposely directed people to me and to say they want to interview me. The wearing of Ada and Eben, which are royalties, putting in the bid making of the men head. I told them this decision It is true that we as national rulers, we are supreme in our domain. Therefore, you can call me His Royal Majesty, you can call me His Excellency, you can call me whatever, His Royal Highness, because I'm supreme in my domain. In the same vein, those days we came from Benin, we came with our culture and tradition from Benin. So we are offspring of Benin, we don't doubt that. Even most states in the Delta are far back as Niger Delta, the Odisha area. Many of them migrate from Benin. Many of them keep the culture of Benin. So to that extent, if you are desecrating the culture of Benin, you are also desecrating the culture of Igu. The Aga and Ebe are exclusive preserve of royalties. The chiefs, the palace, and the likes. Unless you have express permission to use them, even in drawing, you don't use them. Therefore, whenever place a curse on people using it illegally, we concur to it. We will even amplify it, like we did when our young girls were being trafficked to overseas, studies Italy and so on for prostitution and what have you. It's not part of our culture. And so when they placed a ban there, we also gathered our doctors and so on and place a cost on those who will use our guests to traffic them for illicit movements. That is preserving our culture. It's not about the rulership of Igu. I want people to be able to know that anywhere you find our culture being abused, we should support the abolishment of such things. And that is what we have done. If you make a hairdo, make it as Ishan tradition demands, marriage and so on. You do not need to put the other and Ebe on it, because whether it's small or big, it is the symbol of royalty. That is where they get it wrong. And such other tradition we try as much as possible to protect. We don't talk too much, as I said before, because we have long to go. We are just start here today because we believe that you have to complete the ceremony and happily move forward.